In my experience, a lot of very successful people are unhappy. Not about the things you would think, the business speed bumps. 9 times out of 10, what's infuriating them is people. Now, one of my more successful clients, Jay, doesn't seem to have that problem. He appears to enjoy people. And I assume he must have irate moments, but about the closest I've ever seen was when he scowled at a colleague who was claiming maybe a little too much credit for something that junior people had done. And that ticked him off. But in general, his tranquility is perpetual. And I noticed that his inner circle all gave off that same energy. Now, he does a lot of presentations, and the young guy in charge of his AV radiates that identical serenity. So I asked him how he'd come to work for Jay. And he said one summer he'd been running the AV for a beach hotel where Jay was giving a speech. And the night before the big event, some stubborn technical issue had cropped up. And just the week before, he'd broken his leg. So he was trying to deal with this electrical gremlin while he was on crutches. And Jay had come in to rehearse, only to discover that absolutely nothing was ready. But instead of leaving, angrily, he volunteered to be the AV guy's assistant, doing the things that the broken leg wouldn't let him do. And the two of them did battle with this system until the wee hours, finally subduing it at about 4 a.m. But instead of going to bed or grabbing a shower, the AV guy went into the kitchen and made a pot of coffee so that the two of them could run through the show enough times to where Jay was finally feeling comfortable. And the two of them then after that went down to the beach and watched the sunrise. And over coffee, he'd thanked Jay for being such a good sport about the whole thing, and that no CEO had ever helped him out like that. And Jay said, well, I wasn't really helping you out. I was interviewing you for a job. And come see me after the speech and we'll work out what I have to pay you. He calls that hiring for the vibe.